Hello and welcome to this CoSpaces Merge Cube tutorial. In this tutorial, we will be exploring how to use CoSpaces and CoBlocks to create an interactive AR shopping experience. We'll first learn how to create the experience demonstrated here. As you can see, there is a cupcake on the screen. It says, "Welcome to my AR shop." Click on the cupcake to decide if you'd like to buy it or keep shopping. Notice when I click on the cupcake, a question comes up with two answer choices. I can select an answer and then move on to the next part of the experience. In the second part of the experience, it's very much the same. Now I have an augmented reality version of a turkey. When I click on the turkey, again, it gives me the price and the option to buy it. Maybe this time I'll select yes. And then I purchased the turkey, and the experience comes to an end. A pretty simple app to create, something that you can easily create, so I'll show you how to make it. First, if you'd like to follow along, sign into your CoSpaces account and select Create CoSpace. We'll be creating a Merge Cube experience, and I'll start on an empty scene. For this first scene, I would like to insert a 3D model of the cupcake. So it's under Items and Food. So I'll go ahead and drag a cupcake into the screen. And then I'll use this drag to scale button to enlarge the cupcake until I can no longer see the merge cube. All right, that looks pretty good to me. And we're also going to need to create the turkey scene. So I will click on my scene button here. While we're at it, we'll rename the project AR Store Tutorial. I'll rename this scene Cupcake. And I'll create a new scene that I will call Turkey. In this new scene, I'll do pretty much the same thing. I'll go to my library. I will find the turkey somewhere in here. Drag it in. I'll resize it and try to center it as best I can. And there we go. Now, when I play this experience, nothing happens when I click on the cupcake. And that's where this more complex feature comes into play. We need to code our cupcake to respond to our click. The first thing you have to do before coding in CoSpaces is to double click on the object you want to code. So I double clicked on my cupcake, select the code option, and we need to turn on this option that says use in CoBlocks. Now that I've turned this switch on, I can program this cupcake to behave however I want. So I can X out of here, and then I can open up my code window. We'll be using CoBlocks today. So note the first command, it's a yellow event and it says when play clicked. So this means when your user clicks the play button to view your experience, all of these events will start to happen. Well, the first thing I want to have happen is an action. I want the cupcake to say something like, click me to purchase. It's kind of difficult to see what I'm coding here, so I can actually click this button to go full screen. Well, I'm telling the user to click the cupcake, but I need something to happen actually when the cupcake is clicked. And what I can do is actually go to this events category and explore some of these options. The first one's actually what I wanted. It says when the cupcake is clicked. So I can drag that block in. So again, the cupcake is going to say, click me to purchase, and then it's going to wait. And when the cupcake is clicked, whatever's in this block will happen. Right now, there's nothing in the block. So let's go ahead and add something inside this block. I'm going to go up to my actions blocks, and I'm going to insert this quiz panel. So we're not actually quizzing our user, but we want to ask them a question and then have them make a choice based on that question. So this block is perfect for that feature. So the first thing we can enter in here, so when the cupcake is clicked, show the quiz panel with question. Maybe we'll say the cupcake is $3. Would you like to buy it? Maybe their first answer choice is yes. Maybe their second answer choice is no. You can also add more answer choices here. If you wanted to have a maybe or a keep shopping option, you could add those here. We'll then have something happen when they click yes and something happen when they click no. We'll call yes the correct answer, even though it's not really a correct or incorrect question. We just need to tell CoSpaces that when they click yes, something happens. So when answer 1 is clicked, or yes is clicked, what do we want to happen? Well, the first thing maybe we want to have happen is we want the cupcake to say something like purchased for 2 seconds. Notice that I chose the cupcake says blank for 2 seconds command instead of just the cupcake says action. That's because I want the user to have a chance to actually read what the cupcake says before this next event happens. Because the next thing I want to have happen, actually it's under control, is I want to change the scene. So I'll use this go to scene button. I want to go to the turkey scene. So let's recap. When the user clicks on the cupcake, this question will pop up. When they click on yes, the cupcake will say purchased for 2 seconds, and then the scene will change to the turkey. Now I also want to have something similar happen. I just copy and pasted that. When they click no, I want to say maybe another time for 2 seconds. And then I want the scene to also change to the turkey scene. Let's go ahead and see how this code works. So notice the cupcake is saying, click me to purchase. When I look around, nothing happens. When I click on the cupcake, my question pops up. I have my 2 choices. I have my yes choice and my no choice. Sure, let's go ahead and buy a cupcake today. We'll click yes. Confirms my answer and gives me this arrow. When I click on the arrow, purchased appears for 2 seconds, and now the scene changes to the turkey. Notice on this turkey scene, nothing happens when I click the turkey. So let's finish up coding the turkey scene. So this cupcake scene is good to go. We're going to move on to the turkey scene. Remember, we need to double click on the turkey, select code, and use in CoBlocks. If we don't do this, the turkey won't come up in this code section. So make sure you turn this on. Then I'm going to open my coding window, and we are going to make a very similar set of code. The roast turkey is going to say something like click to purchase. Then when the turkey is clicked, we want our quiz panel to pop up. The turkey is $10. Would you like to buy it? Answer choice 1 could be, of course. Answer choice 2 could be, no way. When they select the correct answer, or rather answer choice 1, they want to buy it, we can say purchased for 2 seconds. Oops, that's actually not the one I want. This one says think, so the turkey will start to think, which could happen, I don't know. But we'll use, the roast turkey will say purchased for 2 seconds. And then the scene will end. So we'll use this end CoSpace. And I'm going to actually copy and paste both of those code blocks. When the user selects no way, that'll be the incorrect response. The roasted turkey will say maybe another time for 2 seconds, and then the CoSpace will end. So in total, when I go to my turkey scene and I click on it, there's my question, no way, click on the arrow, and it should exit the experience, like so. So that's a quick tutorial on how you can create an augmented reality store that someone could grocery shop and explore and browse items from their own home using a Merge Cube. If you want to view this experience yourself, you can use the CoSpaces EDU app. For your activity, you will be creating your own CoSpaces shopping app, but for yours, you will have multiple scenes, and your user is going to be shopping for hats. So there are all kinds of hats here listed in the accessories section. The cool part about this is if each scene is a different hat, you can put the Merge Cube on your head and actually try on these hats for yourself and see which one you want to buy. So again, you'll be creating your own version of this experience where your user is shopping for hats. When they click on the hats, they should have all options to buy them, keep browsing, etc. How can you improve this experience? How can you make this a better shopping app? That's completely up to you. This demonstration is a little boring, so make your app really pop. Thanks for watching, and good luck on your own CoSpaces project.